Did you read any comments on the newest Irondawg video? Were you like, nah? I read some of them. I mean, look, here's the thing, and maybe this is a bad mindset to have on certain things. I didn't go into that video open to other opinions. I did not create that video being like, I'd love to hear like, hey, I'd love to hear like what you think about my thoughts on it. I was kind of like, I am putting out my thoughts here. I am okay if you disagree. I do not care if you disagree. And I know that is a bad stance to have a lot of the time in life, but at least with this one, I feel a certain way, and I think that there is no middle ground on it. I don't think there's a lot to argue, and I also didn't really make like, I wasn't like petitioning for change or anything like that. It was just kind of like, hey, look at this. Here's a story. Let me present to you a story. And then like, isn't it kind of like, Chris commented, I did see the top comments, to be fair. I did have a quick scroll of the top comments because, you know, I was curious to see if there's any other people who heard a similar story. And so it was definitely interesting. Yeah, the video, people do love drama, is what I've learned. People love drama. The fact that it nearly has 2 million views in a day is terrifying. It's like, oh, if I just like, this is how like drama tubers are born. They're like, if I just say harsh things and call people out, I get money. I get money and people want to listen. You can see how these channels become like get evil. You drink from the fountain of drama. It poisons you. The Ironmouse situation saying, okay, I didn't title that. Okay, I would not have called it that. I probably would not have called it that because I think that's a little too on the nose for me, but you know what? Hey, if my editor wants to go ahead and do that, I'm fine with it. And in like this kind of bad way, it plays into the clickbait. It does well. The message gets out there more. Sure, I'm okay. The slop thickens. You know, the one thing I try to do is that I was like, okay, at least let me like present this in a way where I'll try to bring you on like a little bit of a short journey explaining kind of like a bit about it, which is what I really wanted to do. Because I wanted to make it kind of like very easy for like who, I guess, maybe people who are outside of the audience, like, because you guys understand VTubers if you're watching this stream, most likely. And I wanted to make it so that if you don't know anything about it, you can at least learn. And so I think that was quite important. And I try my best, I think. I tried to do it well. It was tough though. I'm not very good at writing videos. So I had kind of a rough script for it. You crafted a great timeline. Oh, thank you. There was some needed information. Yeah, there was, it's always interesting. I mean, I could talk about it forever, but I dislike drama, but I was worried about the people involved. Yeah, I don't really like to get involved, as you all know, but occasionally I'll dip my toes in. I'll dip my toes in the water and weigh in on the situation. But normally I will just stay out of it. I just think that, I don't know. I think if it doesn't involve you, don't fucking get involved. It's completely fair to say you're allowed to not like VTubers, the content that disrespect demeaning people in unnecessarily cruel ways. Yeah, which is basically the message, right? I think that I just didn't like that. I felt like at least one thing that I really didn't like is that I think creators as a whole are like way more comfortable bashing other creators that they don't know anything about, which I think is like, that's been a change in the past like 3-4 years, which I really dislike online. And I feel like that has been a massive rise from Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram.